Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Paper Mario. Previously, we crossed the desert after much difficulty to reach Dry Outpost, and we pretty much stopped here after that because I got so dang tired having to reach all the way back to the desert after failing to save again after a while. And now we're finally here at said outpost. Today we're going to figure out where to go from here now that we have arrived at this destination. Try to find the location of the dry ruins. So last we left off, we were speaking to this guy momentarily. This guy is pretty much an infiltrator, but apparently he might be able to tell us something if we give something nice to him. What that is, we don't know yet. So the best thing to do is to go around the town, all two screens of it, and try to find out where to go from here. And that guy took off rather fast. We saw him go right to this direction last episode actually when we entered upon the outpost. That's because he happens to be the owner of the item shop. If you were to try to enter this store when you did first reach the outpost, you couldn't get inside because it would actually be closed off when that mouse ran off the first time around. But since we did speak to that mysterious figure at the end of the outpost, we can now go back inside. And like I said before, this is another item shop, the item store of the dry region. But it has a lot more of a different selection than what we're used to seeing. And it's a lot cheaper too for most of these items. I mean, a mushroom only worth 3 coins, that was worth a lot more back in downtown. We also have the dry pasta. Pasta from the outpost restores 3 HP and 2 FP. The dried shroom, which restores 1 HP. This is pretty much the weakest healing item you can get in the entire game, bar none. Honey syrup, you already know what that is. Dusty hammer, dusty old hammer, throw it to damage an enemy. And the thunderbolt, which we already saw, but look at that, 5 coins for like 5 points of damage from an item. It's a fair trade-off, I do say so myself. So what we can do is to go into the very first building of the outpost and speak to this guy, because he'll have some valuable information for us. Hey, guess what? Hey, somewhere in the desert there's a stone cactus. If you move 3 south and 2 west from there, you'll find something hidden. I'm not sure how to find it exactly, however. You should go there, huh? Yeah. Hey, want to hear something else? I know lots of other stuff. Useful stuff. Hey! Hey, did you know? The desert is dangerous. No kidding. I learned that the hard way last episode. If you caught a whirlwind, it'll blow you away, you'll get lost. Bandits are out there too. They'll appear all of a sudden running really fast and they steal people's coins, so we did see that too. In fact, those guys pretty much handed my butt to me the first time around. There are many tales, you better pay attention to that too because the desert is an unforgiving place. Hey, wanna hear more? This guy just keeps going on and on. He's got quite a lot of info that we can learn about, like I said before. Something a whole lot of people don't know. If you go south just after you leave town, you'll find an oasis. It's amazing. A paradise. I go there sometimes. If you want to take a rest, it's the best place to go. Want to hear something else? You'll be sorry if you don't. I know lots of stuff. Want to know what I heard? There are these 3 trees growing in a triangle somewhere in the desert. The rumor is that if you jump in the center of the triangle, you'll find something good. Only, I don't know where the 3 trees are. I mean, the desert is huge. I can't know everything. Hey, want to hear something else or what? I'm loaded with tons and tons of useful info. And that might be all he could actually say to us. Yep, he's referring back to the stone cactus, so we have learned everything we can to learn from this guy. So, the stone cactus. Then there's the whirlwind. Those are twisters. We did see one on our way to the outpost. I think the first time those guys appeared was back in Mario 64. I could be wrong about that. They have been around for a long time, and these 2 games, Paper Mario and Mario 64, were the only appearances of those hazards, quote unquote, in the entire series. There's also the Oasis and the 3-tree triangle. Pretty sure that's the last thing he mentioned. That's a good way to remember that specific spot, the 3-tree triangle. Good way to use alliteration. I am a fan of alliteration, so I will make sure to remember that very well. I think that's all we can investigate here. That was the musician's house. So if we head over back to where we started, there's this back alley that we can't go into that I want to investigate as well. Keep this quiet. If this woman casts a spell on you, it might help you during battle. For instance, your attack power might get stronger, or you might get more coins for winning. Other stranger things may happen as well. But do not rely on this spell. By no means will it take effect in every battle. The spell can be beneficial, but it's also unpredictable. So speaking to this gal, she's a wizard, Merly. She casts spells. If you let her cast a spell on you, it may affect you in battle. She's one of a pair of twins. The other is Lovely from Shooting Star Summit. We did hear about talk of a wizard in the Dry region before, and this happens to be the one that was in question. When I look at a woman as beautiful as this, it makes me feel all strange. Mario, don't say stuff like that yet. After all, you're a minor. You still got your whole life ahead of you. Wait till you're older, and then you can start thinking stuff like that. So TLDR, keep your hormones in check, man. Hello, welcome. How are you? Feeling jolly, feeling blue? I'm Merly, you see. That's me. A cuter gal you'll never see. I do magic, but not for free. Your luck has steered you well, for I am a master of the spell. When my spell upon you glows, you might get lucky, but who knows? Do you dare to take a chance? Want to watch my cards dance? Oh, how lovely. Very good. Pick just one now, if you would. I'd pay as much as I could. So we have 3 courses to choose from. All of these will determine how long this spell will last. Petite will obviously be the shortest, ordinary is the medium length, but I always go for the special course because this one is the one that will grant you the longest amount of time with this spell. So like that Nomadic Mouse said just a few moments ago, there are a lot of benefits to getting this spell, but it doesn't last forever though. I think you'll find its power might get your foes to cower. It will light your darkest hour. Even should you meet a beast, do not fear, not in the least. My spell makes a famine feast. See you then, please come again. Goodbye, my friend. How this spell works is that it can double your coins after battle, as well as double your experience as well. This could also increase the attack power or defense power for Mario for 1 turn. But like that Nobody Mouse also mentioned, this spell is activated at random. So you better hope that it does help you out in a serious spot, because sometimes it won't and it's actually kind of a waste. Like, you could go up against a weak enemy and a really spell will pretty much overclock your power so much that you're about to kill that enemy in 1 hit, provided that you were set to do that by your default strength anyways. So like I said, sometimes you can be lucky, other times not so much. It really just depends on when the RNG will take effect. And that's pretty much all we can explore in the outpost. Not really big for a mini civilization, but I guess what can you really expect from a town that's out in the desert of all places? So I guess the only thing left to do is to take all the information we learned from this guy over here and apply it to the desert back outside. This is chic. You'd think the guy could shake the dust from his clothes. If I didn't know he was an information trader, I'd say we'd steer clear of him. Still, he's our best source for gossip. As adventurers, we have to deal with all kinds. So according to our information guy back at the outpost that we talked to, we go down after leaving the desert. Well, not leaving the desert, leaving the outpost. Over here, we can already find an oasis, like that guy mentioned. Has a heart block over here, a lot of bushes that we can investigate, I bet. Or not. Oh, that's weird. I thought we could. But what's special is this thing. This is very, very unique indeed. This is a super block. With this, you can upgrade one of your party members. The member you upgrade will gain attack power. The party member will also master a new ability. So now we get to pick who will benefit from this the most. Not only will they learn a new ability, but their attacks will get stronger in a fight. Who though? Gubar can master Charge, his attack power will go up. Cooper can learn Dizzy Shell to paralyze enemies. Bombette with Power Bomb to attack all on-ground foes. And Paracarry has the least useful in my opinion, Airlift to carry an enemy from battle. This will eliminate an enemy from a fight, but you will not get the experience like you would when defeating them regularly. So we might go for Paracarry for last, with that information in mind. Gubara might be like third on my list. We haven't used any charge attacks yet, but that will be helpful when we do have to come across a difficult fight. Dizzy Shield can paralyze enemies, but we have items and other ways to paralyze foes with Dizzy, like our spin attack on the field, as well as items like Dizzy Dial. So that only leaves one candidate, Bombette with Power Bomb. She's already a great power player before, but she'll be even more of a huge force now. Bombette has upgraded to Super Rank. You are gonna wait to see just how useful Bombette can really be now. If you thought she was good before, oh man, you haven't seen anything yet. Also got this, the Lemon, a fruit found in the Desert Oasis. And unfortunately, I can't really pick it up right now. Oh, by the way, I got another Wakus Pump off screen when I was backtracking, as well as getting some other items that I didn't have before, like a second honey syrup, and I think that's about it actually. But at least I got another Wakus Pump to make up for that blunder I made last episode. Should I get that away for now? You know what? I'll just sip one of these even though I don't really need it, but I want to have it just for the inventory space. Alright, so now next to go to the Stone Cactus and go 3 south, 2 west, but this place is really huge for a desert, so we're gonna be here for a while. There's a lot more than just what we did get information about from the outpost, like that thing over there. Not sure how to get there yet. Yep, there's a twister. That'll take you to another part of the desert randomly. And here's the Stone Cactus. So 3 south and 2 west. So go down 3 screens. We found something right away. Coin. Oh well. Better than nothing. As like finding nothing. So 3 south. Go down south number 2. I'll just keep avoiding these guys for now. I don't want to deal with them until we have to scour the entire desert, because believe you me, I am going to scour the whole desert at some point to see what we can find. That's the bottom of the south part. Now for west. West over there. And then go over here. That's 2 west. And here we are. There's a lone stone in the middle. If we go up with that and jump, a red block will be discovered, and we'll find the attack FXC badge. Let's see what this one sounds like for our sound effects department. And the answer is I don't know why, but I find this to sound kind of suggestive. Maybe it's just me being immature, but it just sounds a little wrong in my opinion. I don't want to say what it is exactly. I'm pretty sure you can piece it together based on what I'm describing it as. But, yeah, it sounds kind of weird to me. Also a little painful if you really think about it. That could sound like someone's getting bonked upside the head with a hammer. Now to find this tree triangle, I think it's the only one left that's really useful. I'm not sure what that is though. I'm making a quick stop back at the item store so I can check some items in. Like with this thing and other things too, since we might be coming across a lot of useful items out in the desert. So I want to make some room in my inventory to pick up some stuff along the way. Might be handicapping myself doing this, but it's a risk I'm gonna have to take. I did come across a few things out in the desert that I want to pick up, but I'm saving that just in case I didn't want to like overload my inventory and had to swap something out. I'll get this up for now. We'll stash that away too. We'll stash this away as well. Alright, this should be good enough. Now to go back out to the desert, I will start from the oasis. Oh, hello. Wow, barely already coming through to the clutch already. I got interrupted during my early travels going into the desert, and she already paid out like in spades, giving me double experience from a fight with a bunch of bandits. So what I was trying to do, good, that guy can't get to me, was go onto the block that you hit before with this. This is coming immediately south after leaving the outpost. And there's a second block that was right above it, that was hidden. This is the Life Shroom. This restores 10 HP when Mario's HP hits 0. So it's basically a fairy, more or less, to use Zelda terms. I'm pretty sure you might be familiar with this if you played enough Mario games, as this probably isn't the first time that the Life Shroom or a revival item has appeared in a Mario game before or since then. Most likely since this game came out. Want to show that off very quickly, the right tree also had a fruit in the oasis. This has a lime. Figured I'd show that off too, just because I neglected to do that before. So right after the... Got a lot of bandits here. Trying not to get involved with them, but anyway. As I was trying to say before I got interrupted, I really don't want to show off Bombette yet because I want to get some stuff in the desert first before getting to cover what Bombette can do. There's a bunch of blocks here after exiting south of the oasis that has a lot of coins. Thankfully those bandits did leave me alone for now. Keep my eye on that because that was gonna happen. Alright, I guess it's time to show what Bombette can do. So, to demonstrate the benefits of the super block, Bombette can now do 3 points of damage instead of 2. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Thanks, Merlovely, or Merly, I should say. I was kind of discouraged by that because that guy was on 2 points of health after Bombette did her 3-point body slam move. As I was gonna say, benefits of the super block show that for the partner that was chosen to be upgraded, they can now have 1 more attack point in their standard attack move, and of course they do have a special new ability that they do get as well. There's only one of these guys left, or I should say there's 2. Oh my god, I just want to get my coins. Is that too much to ask? Apparently it is. Maybe these guys just want the coins first. So it's a battle of greed in the end. At least thanks to my upgraded bombette, I can take down at least one bandit when my turn comes around. Also, I still have that effect C badge equipped, and it shows some stuff flying out of an enemy when you do attack somebody with that badge equipped. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's supposed to be like confetti or something? I don't really know. Maybe they're like gems coming out of whatever you hit. Like I said, I'm not sure what it is. Maybe that's the point, it's supposed to be mysterious. Honey syrup in return. Got a lot more coins too. Have to waste that coin block. At least I get to bash on this one without being interrupted. Wait, there's none in the center? Thought there would be for some reason. Guess not. Alright, we'll investigate these next. Not much to it over there. And not much over there. Oh, there's one more bandit. Almost got it by surprise. Anyways, let's go back out. I just wanted to investigate that temporarily. It's a lone block over there. I wonder if it's gonna be like the cities before. Nope, nothing. So that leads to that. Oh, there's blue cactus here. It's kind of special. I want to go back on the main path first. So we go back to the stone cactus. So we go 3 south and 2 west like before. 1, 2. Ignore these pokies all the while. 3. And that's 3. Then we'll go all the way out here. Just good to retrace your steps to know where to go every once in a while without getting interrupted like this. Then we go to west. Alright, so that takes us here. What we'll do next might be kind of crazy. We're gonna go back to the oasis now. And that should be all the way to the east. If it isn't here, then we'll just go further down south. So how this place is organized in like in a grid format. There's actually a map available online that can show you how this is laid out and where to go to which spots or which screen. That'll make things going by a little easier. If you can follow with that, then navigate through the desert might be much more helpful since you'll have like a map to help you out. So you know where to go and which screens you've already been to. Behind this bush is a tasty tonic. Cures poisoning and shrinking. Then what we'll do is go left again. We saw some blue cacti before. I want to see if that will bring us back over there. Alright, you know what? We're gonna show off Power Bomb. Explode and destroy all enemies on the ground. So it's happening like before. But this time it affects everybody. It's just a multi-bomb attack. That's what it is. That means I'm gonna lose on my chance on hitting this thing again. Maybe I just clear out all the enemies before I do come across any of those hidden blocks in my time in the desert. That might be a rule I'll have to follow a little more often. Ooh, got another dry fruit out of that. Sweet. Man, Power Bomb is so expensive to use because it costs 6 flower points, but it's so worth it if you need to get rid of a group of enemies fast. Alright, so I want to go left, like I said before. It should take us to blue cacti. Yep, here we are. We were here before. And believe it or not, we want to use the twister. Just because the twisters can get you to another location doesn't mean that they're bad. They can actually take you to helpful items like this. This is the spin attack badge. Let's just destroy a weaker enemy with a spinning move. I won't have that equipped right now, but it's nice to have that on hand. Again, that could be useful for like backtracking in the future to areas we've already been through. So now we want to go left from here. And go up that. As we can see, there's a block containing a weapon that we haven't seen before. This is the Stopwatch. If it works, paralyzes all enemies for a short time. This contains, I believe, the last ailment that we haven't seen in the game yet, or at least something that can cause it. This can cause an ailment that's literally called stop. What that does is that what the watch description said. It would paralyze all enemies from moving for a short time. So we want to keep going left until we hit a dead end or into a bandit, I guess. Yes! Oh, I'm really coming through again the clutch with these bandits. That's 6 star points instead of the usual 3. Now you see just how beneficial Merly can be when her spell's activated. My god, 2 luckies in a row! Close calls really help me out now. I've never seen that happen often. I mean, it's not often that you get to see just 1 lucky happen, but 2 in a row? Maybe things are starting to smile upon me yet. Still have to go left. I haven't hit that dead end yet. So twister, avoid that right now. Yep, that's what I thought. Just more to go left on. So we can block over there. Please there not be any enemies to interrupt me this time. Never mind. It was a fake block. Ah, that's what I thought. I figured there'd be a bandit here. Wow, 2 luckies in a row again! This time comes from 2 separate enemies trying to attack me. Thank goodness for close call being a thing. Like I said, it's a very useful bash I have early game. Three in a row now. I was hoping for 4 in a row. Can't win them all, I suppose. Alright. Wanna avoid that guy. I really don't care about the bandits right now. Another fake block. And so I thought one of these had to be real. But I know I have a lot of coins on hand right now, but I never like to have too much. Oh good, dead end, finally. We'll just stand. I was gonna try to stand on the rock. Come on! Getting sick of these bandits. So now that we've hit a dead end, we want to go south to find the blue cacti again. Why not here? So we might have to keep going south until we do come across them. Green. Makes you wonder how blue cacti can survive out in the desert. I mean, it's the desert. You really wouldn't find anything other than like yellow and green if you come across a cactus every now and then. Yet, those do exist. And so this time we're not taking the twister from this location. Instead, we want to go down and then go left. Get down here. This shows this before. Next up, we want to go north from here to go speak with Colorado again. I think you might just tell us about what we already said before. Oh, how goes it, old man? I'm still neck deep in this blasted dry ruin search. We at least have a lead now. According to the locals at Dry Outpost, there's an information trader named Sheik somewhere in said outpost. Apparently this chap knows the desert well. Of course, he's proving rather difficult to track down. So you already told us about Sheik. You know, old gossip can be one of the most vital resources for archaeologists. Without fail, that's why I must see this Sheik character as soon as possible. So like I said before, we already know about Sheik since we talked to him, or just blurted about him with Gubario. Up next, we want to go north from here. That finds the ground block. I think we already showed that off earlier. Let's go up here and get my bearings a little further. Ah, that's what I was thinking of. So if we hit that block at least 10 times, we'll get this spawn, or at least like another time, not 10 times. That will get us to find a mushroom. If we hit this 10 more times, then we get a super mushroom. Aw, man. Okay, fine, I'll give up something here. We'll use one of the honey syrups. Oh, no, don't do that! I'll get you soon. Wanna use one of the honey syrups? So you may have seen this secret before. This is like the most well-known secret I know by heart from Dry Desert. You hit this block to make a mushroom appear, hit it 10 more times to make a super mushroom appear, but then you gotta hit it 100 times. You heard me, 100. Because if you do, hitting it 100 times will get you the Ultra Shroom. And I need to give up something else again. Great. Guess I underestimated how much space I really did have after all. I might actually just give up the mushroom that we just obtained by giving up by me just eating it. Even though I could use something for my FP, it doesn't really matter. Got the Ultra Shroom. That restores 50 HP if I was correct. Yep, 50 HP. This is the item that you can get from the little oinks back at the Toad Town oink farm. That you can potentially farm a limited amount of them. From here, we're gonna keep going right until we find some more ground blocks. So just keep hanging right. Now like the upper part of the desert. And here they are, along with a bunch of annoying pokies and bandits too. These guys just don't want to leave me alone. Thankfully I got Speedy Spin on my side. So I'll just use that to my best to avoid them. Best I can. I'm pretty sure the center one might have maybe more than one coin we could dispense from this block. Go away! Oh, that wasn't what I was expecting. Fire flower. Now what to give up? Yeah, I'll give this up. Since I do have the super soda, which still has the 5 FP restoration. And this would be nice to have for offensive stuff. Just down the block again. That way that Poke can't get me. Look at him, he's trying his best, trying to squirm his way onto me, but he can't do it. It's a good place to get my bearings too. We'll keep going right, because we haven't found that triangle of trees yet. And this should be somewhere over here. And here we are, this is the triangle of trees that we were informed about. So if we hit the center, we get a badge. This is the Runaway Pay Badge. Lets Mar earn star points even if he escapes from battle. So we can keep whatever we get from a battle if we are not fully following through with one. It's nice to have. But I always like to see my battles through to the very end, so why not be that helpful? Now, after these trees, we want to keep going right. Oh, we're back here, I guess. Yeah, we're back here. Actually, I think this might be different. That last was fake, but this one's real, so this might be a new screen. That one's fake. Whoop! Gotta avoid that other guy. We'll run this out. Oh, that was actually a fake. I thought that was real. That was a fake. This was real, but I thought it was a similar scene that we did find before. Gotta keep going. 992 a bandit. I'm getting so sick of these guys. Hey, another one! Apparently Merly must have it out for these bandits, possibly. That's the third time she's done my experience after going through a bandit fight. Yeah, Merly, are you... Is there something that you should tell me about? I know we just met today, but I'm kinda concerned that you're only going after the bandits for my experience increase if you're gonna do that. Okay, so now that we reach a dead end, we have to go up and left to find the next item. I'm telling you, this place is big. I was not joking when I mean you're gonna find a lot of stuff here. If you know what you're doing and where to go, then you're gonna get a lot of rewards out of this. There's a hidden block over here. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Another hidden syrup. Of course I can't collect it. Give it the fire flower for now. Hopefully I can avoid the twister all the while I'm doing this. Then collect that. Avoid the twister. Be careful of that. We'll go over here. That's what I thought. Another block to contain more of these coins. How many coins am I up to now? Wow, 300. Kind of figured I was going over that limit. Another coin over there. Now afterwards, we want to go left even more till we hit a dead end. So we're finally at the dead end. I actually thought Bobbette was another bandit there for a second. That or I was seeing things. Man, Bobbette, don't get me paranoid. I already got those bandits on my back. I don't need you two to annoy me. After all, you're my power player. I need you on my team more than ever. So you want to jump on the rock on the lower part. Should be this one. Nope, nothing here. Maybe it was this rock I was thinking of. Come on. Go. I should get rid of one of these items just in case. I guess we'll give that up, as much as I don't want to. We do have the tonic, however. That will keep our ailment restoration. And here we go, the Thunder Rage, the item I wanted to get from Toad Town before. And this hits all enemies. Just think of it like a multi-attacking Thunder Rage. Not Thunder Rage, Thunder Bolt. And that's almost everything we can get. We want to go up and then right. If we find any enemies, I might just use up the Fire Flower. Because we already have one in reserve, so why bother having like more than one? Okay, that Poke had a dried fruit. That's not gonna be helpful. Unless I'll just eat the dried fruit I have right now and then get that one immediately afterwards. There we go. Now to avoid this Poke all the while. Actually, I did use my Firefly in the last fight. Because there was only one Poke in the fight I was going on before I took on the Poke I just beat just now. Right, Jar? Really? I might just leave that at bay if we have too many items. Not the one I was looking for. Right, so there should be something else. Probably among this? Nope, so we gotta keep going right. We're gonna find a bush next. And that's gonna be among an army of Pokies. So just keep going right. There should be more than just two, that's what I'm looking for. Now that's weird, just a rock with a little indent in it. That might be useful for later. It's nothing of our concern at the moment. Yep, there is something off in the background. Look at all these Pokies around here. It's madness, man. But right behind that, it's another Firefly. I'm gonna get rid of that thing. It gives me no experience at all, so why bother having it? And this is the last item that I wanted to get. That's all we can collect in Dry Desert. And that's a good way to celebrate. Yeah, buddy. It looks like this might be a similar scene we've been through before. Nope. I'm pretty sure it's different because this was not like that in any of the other times we came across a bunch of bricks like that. Besides, the coin would not be there if we did hit that tree before. That's a definite sign that we weren't in this screen yet. And this is actually the last one on the upper right. So I think we've explored just about every screen that we can find in Dry Desert. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff that you can find if you know how to map things out very well, i.e. just use the map that I mentioned before that's online. It's mostly in Super Mario Wiki, that's where I first found it, or at least saw it, and was able to map out my directions from there. And finally, we're back in the safety of Dry Outpost. That was a heck of an adventure, but we managed to pull through just fine, and we got a lot of items along the way, barring one useless fright jar. So I think that's all we're gonna do for today. I think I might grind a little more off screen since we're only 20 points away from another level up, so I might start with that, and then we'll come back to Dry Outpost to see what we can do now that we have completely cleaned out the desert and all of its rewards. So next time, we're gonna turn our attention to Sheik to see what we could do to get the info that he supposedly has out of him. Until we meet again, farewell for now.